What's up, everybody? Welcome to Motivation with an Edge. I'm Waleed. So today I want to talk about something very important. So social change, we kind of hear about in the news, in and out of the news, depending on what's going on. But it's obviously very important in our current time in history to examine ourselves. Where do we stand in this stuff? And I know we all talk about on the stereotype level, stereotypes, bias, prejudices, and how these things exist. In this video, I'm hoping to shed light on a very important factor that I've found, at least for me, and I'm sure for many, the unconscious need to feel superior and how it links to our tolerance, our judgment, our looking down on others, and the ability to actually utilize stereotypes more because of it. So in our society, egotism is one of those weird things to talk about because a lot of people don't speak in these terms. Spiritual leaders, Buddhists, all of them speak of the need to see a sense of self. So conceptualize belief in what you are. So you are black, you are white, you're a Muslim, you're a Catholic, and you are that. But how much of your sense of self is attached to that? So if you personalize things so much, you're easily offended, right? So if you have that strong belief, it's harder for you, at least not factually, harder for you in a sense to be as open to everybody else, right? So if you're a super devout Christian or Catholic, it's hard for you to say, yeah, that's fine that you are a creationist or you're a Muslim, sure. But if you're so strongly attached to this, you kind of have, you may in fact have a way to look down on others because you put so much of your personal strength of self into it, right? So when you look across the world now, this need to be right, this need to feel superior, it's fairly prevalent. I'm sure we can all attest to the fact that we've done our times, especially when we're emotional. I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm better, you're worse. We have it socially acceptable as far as like our politics. Mine are better than yours are better than mine. People are okay with that because it's part of the social fabric. We see it with these vaccines for sure. I'm a vaxxer, you're a non-vaxxer, screw you, I don't want to talk about it. And that's egotism in a sense because you personalized your belief, so what you've attached yourself to, so you can easily look down on others. That's socially acceptable. It shouldn't be, but it is. So now you take things a step further into the realm of cultural superiority, sexual superiority, however you want to look at others in all the rooms, religion, color, sexuality, all these different types of things that are able to, you're able to see you're different from. So we as people have an affinity bias. So you're naturally going to be, gravitate towards people who look like you or are like you in certain ways. So if you have an opportunity for another bias, say towards Asians with COVID or blacks with crime or Muslims with terrorism, if you have that cultural superiority, that unconscious need to feel superior, and you see an opening for these biases, you may likely take them when you're given a trigger. So you see something on the news that, oh my God, terrorist attack. You will trigger that mechanism of feeling better. Stupid Muslims, these Allahu Akbar Muslim, like you can get in this way because you've now been able to tap into prejudices because of your unconscious need to feel superior. It sucks, and it's not scientifically quantifiable, but if you pay attention to it, because I've done this, I swear I've done this, it's not my prettiest side, but you see how you give in to the racial side of things, or the sexual side of things, or whatever it is that triggers you, and that you see through media or whatever that is able to be triggered. So for all of us, we're trying to better ourselves. We are aware of the things on the surface. Bias, we grow up with bias, grow up with stereotypes, all these types of things. There is that ugly part of us that feeds off the need to feel more superior, the need to be better. And it's unfortunately unconscious, and a lot of people don't speak of it and we keep it to ourselves, but it's there. So next time you're faced to see a marginalized group of some sort, right, in a negative light, see how you feel. Do you pile on in your head? Are you able to separate yourself from the bias that is potentially there? Ask yourself these questions. This is not something that's easy to explain or easy to explain to yourself, but there is something in us that's ugly, each of us. And either it grows and we feed it, or we tap that down and make sure we're treating each other better, looking out for each other, and ultimately being better people in general. Thank you very much.